Hey, where the real OGs at? I am the black woman lover, the black man's brother, the culture teacher, hood healer, the ghetto witch doctor, the real OG. Hey, mama, there go the CMOS, man. Y'all better come on in. I'm trying to tell you, man, we got a hot one today, man. Listen, I wasn't expecting this, right? I was supposed to interview one of them earlier today. He pull up on nigga time, right? You know what I mean? On his time. This nigga's famous, you know what I mean? He traveling the globe and shit. He got a national comedy tour going on, you know what I mean? But we on his time. Look, right, look. We also got my main man's D-Rock. If you from Milwaukee, you know D-Rock. You know what I'm talking about? We got D-Rock, he finna come talk about everything he got going on. And my man's Chad Beadle is in the building with his comedy tour, y'all. He got it, like I said, he's got a national comedy tour. It ain't really global. It's just national. It's just a little comedy tour. He got his little comedy tour going on, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? But really, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, homie. It's been a long time since I seen you. It's been about more than 20 years.
More than that, man.
More than 20 years. You know what I'm talking about? I really appreciate it. Tell them a little bit about your little show.
My little show. Why black people always gotta say your stuff little? You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about your little show. Why can't it be a big show? Why can't it be a show at all? Look, let me tell you about your little show. Well, I'm gonna tell you about my little show. Since it's a little show, okay? It's April 24th, okay? It's at the Private Event Center. Now, you probably think private event center, you probably think it's private. No, it's an event center. It's on 68 and Brown Deer Road. Now, the address is 6822 West Brown Deer Road. We start at 7 o'clock. That's gonna let general admission that people come in. 6:30, VIP get to come in. 8 o'clock show gonna start. We're gonna start not on black time or white time. We're gonna start like 2 minutes above time. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, make sure y'all come out. Tickets are available at the door. They are at the door. They're only $24. You know why they're $24? That's my birthday. And April 24th is my birthday, and we doing a show on my birthday. So, hey, $24 get you in. If you pay $24, you know what? I might even give you a VIP.
Hey, what you been up for the past 20 years, man?
Man, just touring, man. Touring and just trying to understand the craft of comedy and just trying to just hang in there, man, and feed my family, man. That's about it. What about you, man?
My man, hey, man, I've been moving and grooving, man. I say out of the first 5 years, out of them 10 years, you know what I mean? Where was I at 20 years ago?
Department of Correction.
Yeah, I was there too. I did that. I did Department of Corrections.
I did too.
I was definitely in the park 20 years ago. You're right. Yeah. I just had a 20-year anniversary.
I tried it out.
I don't know how I forgot that.
I tried the House Correction in 09.
I did that in prison back then.
No, I'm in prison.
Myself. Myself.
But that nightclub Buzzers on 76, that's when you first came out with the holler at me something.
Man, shit. Yeah, he know. Yeah.
Nigga, I smoke.
I'm right. I'm telling you, I was hot. That's my excuse. I was hot.
Well, shit, I was hot too. I remember like motherfucker. Shit, I remember I jammed the shit out there until the tape broke. Which one was mine? You gave me one of these two.
Either one of them, man. Either one of them.
I got mine.
So if I drink one of these today, I'm gonna be good for the whole week, or I gotta keep it until you drink it.
You're gonna be good forever.
For real?
Yeah. But then we also, like I said, we also got D-Rock in the building.
Yes, sir. Ain't never been to prison.
I'm saying? Listen, if you got Tubi, you know D-Rock, right? You better know D-Rock. You know, if you don't, you finna know him after this show. You know what I'm talking about? What you been up to, homie? Tell us about what you got going on.
Same old thing. Like they said, man, I've been working every day, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I work. I get it in. So no, it's just enjoying being out, doing comedy, making people laugh. Watch me on Tubi. He already said it. If you've seen it, watch it again. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And if you've seen it and you think you don't like it, watch it again to make sure.
Just to make sure.
I get paid off the views, okay? It's not Netflix, okay? It is absolutely Tubi, which is free. So check it out, and then tell somebody else to check it out, all right? It's called Don't Ban Me. It's on Tubi, absolutely free. Yours truly, D-Rock. One of the first comedians that was picked up by Tubi to be on. So happened back in them days. You got to look at the script when it come up. It's right there. It's receipts there to say who was first when I came on. So check it out. It's on Tubi. It's called Don't Ban Me, man. That's
Congratulations.
How it goes. Thank you, sir.
Hey, how you come up on that? How'd that happen?
Well, it was by accident. We was actually shooting for Hulu, who was brand new at the time as well. Hulu offered us a percentage, and Tubi offered us percentage. You see how it went up when I did that? So the
Right,
percentage
right.
was a little bit higher,
Right.
and we took the percentage and been on ever since. And then every other year they renew us, and we've been renewed every year because of the views.
Yeah.
Has been constant. It hasn't been amazing. I ain't bought no new car or nothing, but every year it goes up. So when it goes up, when the views go up, that's people keep watching and keep telling people. When the views keep going, they keep playing it. So
How does that work? Do you get like a multi-show deal, or it's just a deal?
I
at a time?
owe them 2 shows. That's all I
Okay.
know. So I did one, owe them 2. Got one taped already,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do another one, and then I'm gonna be done with that and look for a different avenue. But you know, my management and my producer that produced it, you know, they set it up, and I was just the act, as you know. We just the artist, right?
Right.
And then they set it up, man, and I've been blessed ever since. So,
Word.
yep, everybody can watch it across the world. So I'm happy about it.
Hey, look, man. I reside on the corner of fatherhood and brotherhood. Right?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Fatherhood and brotherhood, but I hail from Westline, and I grew up right around the corner from here. Where y'all from around the city?
Who, me? Oh,
Yeah, you
me, I'm
from-
out from North Ridge Lakes, out that way.
North Ridge Lakes?
Yeah, I'm one of the original cats from out North Ridge.
Why you say it like that, bro?
No, from North Ridge.
Because back in the day, yeah, back in the day, it was wrist
Back in the
time.
day, North Ridge
Yeah,
Lakes,
you-
you far out as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was wrist time. So myself grew up in Apollo Village back in the day, Hillside back in the day,
Hillside.
and the trays. We trays.
But I hung out
Been
on
trays, so it's all good.
24.
Okay, with the fellas over
Yes,
there,
sir.
with the
Yes, sir.
fellas,
Yes,
you know. Hey, I just did an interview earlier with Steve O, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, this here is something that is like when I ask people about where you from, everybody, and this is a Milwaukee thing, everybody is from more than one spot.
Yes, you had to be.
You know what I'm saying? You don't come here and you just in the neighborhood your whole life.
Unless you paid your rent. So, so to be honest, man, we paid our rent, my mom and dad, you know, and that's crazy, man. We was just talking about this with my siblings. We grew up with both parents in the household.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my mom and dad was working,
Yeah.
and they was paying their bills, and then we got a dollar house from Hood, and ever since we've been staying there. So
Yeah, my grandmother
we've been
did that.
Yeah. Everybody remember the dollar houses. So
Yeah.
so we've been staying in that same house. It's worth a little bit more than $1 now. So we've been, you know, and then once we got out the projects, is what they called it, the projects. We've been standing there, and like I said, trades for life, man. I want to give a shout out to your boy too. You said he was talking to who? The filmmaker.
Steve O Love.
I'm in his new movie.
Man, hey, listen,
Oh,
man.
did he say it?
Hey,
Did he say it? D-Rock in it?
Yeah, he told me that, right? Hey, listen. Hey, look, and I'm like, I'm going to hold that. I'm going to hold that and
Yeah,
throw it at
bro.
him. And then I fucked around and said Steve O.
Listen, man, Steve-O, good people.
I knew I blew it.
That's my brother, man.
No doubt.
Congratulations on the 4, 5, 6
Man.
movies he done made. But this last one, let me tell you about that. I was excited because he called me. I was at work working,
Okay.
and he called me and said, "Man, you ready?" I said, "Yeah, I'm ready." He said, "Well, meet me over at the bank at 15 minutes." I'm like, "Bank 15 minutes? Like, for what?"
Right.
You know? And he was like, "I ain't seen you no script, but come." I get there, bro, and he gave me my uniform. I'm a security guard in the bank.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but hey, man, I got killed by somebody that's in a movie that killed somebody else. So
Damn.
I know I gotta let it out. I got killed by MC8, fam.
Look,
I got killed by MC8 in this new movie. It's called Trust Nobody 4. I'll put it out there.
shout out to Steve O
Man,
Love.
Steve-O, good looking fam for the movie. And I wasn't supposed to have no lines, but you know me. I had to throw me a line in there, baby. And
Straight up.
man, I got a line in the movie. I'm happy about it, and I can't wait for it to come out. Trust Nobody 4 is the name of the movie. So congratulations, Steve-O. Congratulations, Milwaukee. And congratulations on what he doing, man. I applaud that brother, man.
I saw a couple of shows on Tubi.
Yeah, he good
I saw
people,
1,
man.
2, and 3. I saw.
Yeah. 4 coming out, baby.
Yeah.
And I get killed in the movie, but I go out hard, fam. I can't even say on the G because I ain't G no more. But yeah, I come out. It's a good
No
movie.
doubt, no
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
Hey,
Yes,
who
sir.
you got in your lineup? Tell us about your
man.
lineup this
The
weekend.
lineup this weekend, I've got one of Milwaukee's on, man. A girl, always got to put a girl. So got a young lady, Tika G.
Okay.
Very
Tika
funny.
G, very
Tika,
funny.
she very
You know
funny.
her?
Like say,
And cute.
well, I can't say that.
She cute. I know you
Why
married,
can't
but she cute.
Oh, because you married, you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
say that?
You can say she cute. You can't say she cute because you married.
She alright. She alright.
I'm just trying to call some shit.
I know you probably see that.
I'm messing with you. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
got Tika on the show. Like I said, when I first came back, maybe, let's say 2 years ago, she was doing stand up, and she invited me to one of her rooms, and I was like, man, I was
Yeah.
honored to do it. And I did that room, and so I was like, you know what? Every time I come on, when I do my show, I'm gonna hook you up. I also got Charles Waller, man. Now, he's one of the original guys
Man,
off
funny.
Def Comedy Jam. He's been on Def Jam. He's been on Martin Lawrence. He's been on a lot of major TV shows. And man, that kid is gonna be funny. Also, we got Dante Carter, man.
Funny.
You know, it's fun.
He gotta be funny. He got my last name. So,
No,
he
no,
gotta be
no.
funny.
So all you brothers who in the fraternity, he one of them Alpha brothers, you know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be out there doing his thing too. So man, it's my birthday, man. Like I said, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be a clean, fun, leave all that bull crap where you at, and just come alive and have a good
So
time.
that's what's happening.
And I'm gonna say this too, man. Chad has been my brother forever, man.
You
And now I
brought
just
me to
figured,
the-
and now I'm not gonna say that, but because you came on your own, you did your thing.
No,
man.
you
You
brought
always
me
been
to
doing your
the-
thing. So now I realize why me and Chad so good and close. You and my oldest son share the same birthday. That's why I can't never. Every time he asks me to do something, I'm like, oh, I'm doing something already,
Right,
Because my
right.
oldest son.
Okay.
So, so that's the reason why I'm like, okay, now it makes sense. The 24th, April 24th, a great day to celebrate. So come on now, I'm gonna try to get back though, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go do that show I got to do and come on back. But if I can't have a good show, you're gonna rock it. You're gonna do what
Oh,
you
yeah.
do, and get y'all tickets and come see this man, and come see these people at this
Sure.
show. Real talk.
Sure, I'm
Get out
gonna
here
be
and
there.
go
I'm
get
gonna
it.
be there.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a great
Well,
show.
G's gonna be in the building. For sure. Bet
I'm gonna
that.
wear
Bet
that shirt.
that.
I'm gonna wear that.
Yeah, tell him it's only $25.
Hey,
He
hey.
give you 2 for 50.
Hey, what's easy? What's the easier funny? Online or stage?
Easier funny? Well, some people do online. They think it's easy because you hide yourself. On stage, you gotta present that funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? So people looking at your expressions, they're looking at you in general. So I think online people think it's funny because you can hear something and just hide behind it.
On stage, like a head up fight.
Yeah, stage is like, you know what I
It's
mean?
like a head up fight.
erase.
Like,
There's no erase.
ain't got nobody to help me. Ain't no backup.
Yeah.
My guy on camera with me. He the funny one. Yeah, it ain't none of that on stage.
Well,
What
see,
you think, D-Rock?
That's why I was listening to y'all perspective. Everybody got different perspectives.
Right.
So I've seen people that do well in both. I love the stage more than I do
Yeah.
online. But you can't do nothing nowadays unless it's online. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, yeah.
So hand in hand, funny is funny, and I look at it like variety. I tell people all the time, everybody, well, what about dude? Is he funny? It's called variety, bro.
Right.
Some people don't like grape soda, but they
Right.
love orange. Some people
Right.
don't love orange soda. Some people like Sprite. Some people don't like no soda. They like juice. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's perspective is different. But when you come to a comedian, if you come to make people laugh, 85 to 90% of these people are supposed to be laughing. If they not, you not funny.
Right.
Whether you behind the screen, in front of the screen, on stage, off the stage. So my perspective is it's variety for everybody. And if you're funny, it will show. If you're not, it will also show. So that's the part of funny and not funny that people don't understand.
Right.
So I'm a student of the game and love learning every day something new. And that's why I never say such is funny or not funny, because that's your perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he could have just had a bad day.
Or whatever the situation, but it might have been 4 or 5 people laughing like crazy at him because that's
Yeah,
what they like.
yeah.
But going to different comedy clubs around the nation, man, I used to run up to the owners and the promoters afterwards, be like, "Man, was I funny?" And one promoter told me one time that, "Hey, man, I wasn't even listening to you. I was listening to the crowd,
Right.
and the crowd was going crazy, so you'll be back."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if the crowd is having a good time and the promoters are bringing you back and you study book, you're doing a good job. So keep doing your good job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wonder about, well, such stole this joke, such stole that joke. Bro, first of all, go back to the original joke writer. Somebody stole it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Don't steal my style. So it was one comedian that I know, and I won't bring his name up. But
Why not?
I went because
I know, I'm fucking
because he's not funny.
I'm messing with you.
Because he's not funny, right? But he was talking about his gay daughter, and I'm like, I didn't think you had kids, bro. Like after the show, I'm like, I didn't think you had kids. He's like, I don't. I'm like, dude, stop stealing my joke.
Let me Google.
Stop stealing my joke, right? Because if you don't have kids, how can you talk about funny having kids? If you don't have any kids, that don't make sense.
Right.
I was talking about my gay daughter, and then all of a sudden he was talking about his gay daughter and being brought up on hot dogs, and I mean, he stole my whole bit. I mean, but he ain't doing comedy no more.
Right. Hey.
That just shows that he couldn't do his own thing. So my thing is be original, be funny, and when you find a craft that fits you, do that. I know some people that are better camera people than people on stage. I know some writers that can't go to the stage with it. I know some people that are on stage that need to be writers.
Right.
So it's just you gotta find your own niche, man. Everybody got a job to do. To me, I look at comedy like basketball. it's a team sport. And you gotta have a scorer, you gotta have a rebounder, you gotta have a point guard, you gotta have a coach, you gotta have somebody. Everybody play their parts. If everybody play their part in your show, it's gonna be a great show. But if you don't, if the host try to do too much time, or the headliner trying to rush the feature, or the opener trying to do 30 minutes instead of 20, you throw the game off, and then everybody lose because the audience is the ones that's looking, and those are the ones that pay for the show. And if you don't do a good job, they're not coming back.
Right.
So it is what it is. So everybody
You
do their
mentioned
part.
you work a real job, right?
Yes, sir.
Does that shape your comedy?
Yes. So I'm gonna tell you something, man. I was on tour with Cedric the Entertainer. True story. We did 12 cities, and
Dope.
we was done with 8 cities, and the 9th city canceled. Right. I'm like, okay, so do we still get paid? And he was like, come on, man, we don't do no show, we don't get paid. I'm like, damn, how am I pay this? How am I pay this car note? Like, how am I pay my insurance? You know what I'm saying? So me and him had a conversation. He's like, man, keep a job, because ain't nobody doing no comedy Monday through Thursday between the times you work. And I said, damn, I ain't never thought about that.
Makes sense.
So when I went back to my job, I asked for my job back after I quit. I was lucky enough to know enough where I was valuable at my job, and told my boss, hey, if I need to take off a Friday here or the Friday there, or come back late on Monday because of my flight, is that a problem? He's like, no, just make sure you keep it real with me so I know what to do, and you can keep your job. And I've been keeping my job ever since. Thus, COVID hit. When COVID hit, wasn't nobody doing on stage comedy.
Right.
But I was getting comedian friends of mine calling like, "Hey D, can I borrow 100? Can I borrow?" And I'm like, "Bro, no. I still got a job, but I ain't got it." Right. And then it is what it is. So when I kept my job during COVID, because we were essential workers, right? I kept my job during COVID. It's a couple of comedian friends I know that, one in particular took his life because he couldn't pay them bills. You know what I'm saying? So we got comedians on right now, very famous comedians on right now, talking about how in the early 90s, 2000, 2010, they was getting these big old checks. Now those checks have swindled down to, at first they was getting $10,000, $20,000 for a show. They're not getting that no more. They getting the $500, $600 shows. You got to pay for these big ass houses.
Right.
So me keeping my job has been a blessing. And like I say, when I get off work Thursday, if I got to work Friday, if I got a show Friday, I done took off already because I done built up that time.
Right.
Or I done did all my work Thursday where I can take off Friday. And it is what it is. So keeping a job to me secures me. I've been told, man, you need to quit your job, man. You need to be big. I'm like, nah, because what I understood a long time ago is, let me holler at you, don't pay my bills.
Right.
You get to them shows, you done drove, you are Chad, no? You done drove 2 hours for $300, and you get there and dude talking about let me holler at you. Nah, don't holler at me.
Oh, man.
Talk to me so I'll put it in an envelope, boss. I need mine. I need mine. Yeah, come on, bro. But what can you squeeze? What limit can you squeeze from a broke grapefruit?
Right.
What you gonna do? And I done been with comedians that be like, all right, well, I ain't getting paid, but I'm finna snatch this TV down off the damn wall. Like, what you gonna do after that? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking something. Like, and at the end of the day, bro, like, don't get me wrong, I love to get paid doing what I love to do, which is comedy. But I don't do it for the money. I do it for the love of making people laugh, and I do my job to make sure.
I was asking, what keep you going when times get slow? Like, what motivates you to keep you going when it gets slow?
Law of averages, man. Law of averages. Just because you did one show, didn't make it, then you go back through it and be like, all right, well, what I didn't do right? What could I make it better? You know what I mean? Did I promote every day or did I quit one day? But you gotta constantly stay on it.
Yeah, we always gotta assess ourselves.
So I'm gonna steal something from a comedian friend of mine, the Wildcat. He says it from Chicago. If y'all don't know Wildcat, look him up. Wildcat, funny brother. He was in R. Kelly videos before he got locked up. I'm talking about R. Kelly. But Wildcat said it a long time ago, man. He said comedy to me is not a race, it's a marathon. It's a marathon. So to me, it's my therapy. When I get on stage, I talk about my problems and make you forget about your problems, and then everybody laugh. So that's what we do, and we laugh together. You don't laugh at me, you laugh with me. It's difference between being a clown and a comedian, and it keeps me going to know that I have a gift that I've been blessed with to make somebody forget about their problems for this 90 minutes, and they came to be entertained. So I'm an entertainer. So I try my best to entertain and make people laugh during at that time. So without me making you entertain it, you got people, upset and arguing and ready to fight, ready to kill each other. And I think as comedians, we kind of put ourselves on that front line of being the essential worker of making people forget about their issues and laughing about their issues. So it just keeps the grind. It keeps me going. The knowing that I got another show keeps you alive.
Right.
Comedy is a depression state, man. A lot of people don't know.
A lot of times,
a lot of people don't know.
From a dark place.
It's a dark place, man. Robin Williams killed himself, man, and he was Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand that next show for the comedian might keep them from killing themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or somebody coming to a show.
you say, it's therapy.
It's therapy. Somebody understanding that damn, dude, if I wouldn't have came to that show, I wouldn't have thought about it like that. Because comedians take pain and make it funny.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing. So it keeps me going on that grind level, man. Real talk.
Yeah. Hey, what y'all think about cancel culture? Like, I feel like people too sensitive these days with comedians.
I wish we could cuss on your show and say cancel what is it? Cancel culture is bullshit.
Yeah,
okay?
you can say what you want to say.
I'm gonna keep it. That's why my special on Tubi, Don't Ban Me.
Right.
It's called Don't Ban Me. Let me say what I'm gonna say, man. I mean no harm. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I talk about my gay cousin all the time because I think it's funny that he's attractive, but he gay. He pulls women and he don't even want them. He want the boyfriend.
Right.
And I'm like, dang girl, he don't want you. Come here. You know what I'm saying? So I make it fun about it. But again, cancel culture, man, to me, it's a whole bunch. Like, why are we of United States? Why are we America? But we can't say what we want to say about whoever. To me, that's not American.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if dude can say what he want to say, I'm talking about the orange dude.
Yeah.
He the president of the United States. He can say whatever he want to say, and nothing happens to him. But a comedian get canceled. Come on, bro. That don't even make sense.
Yeah, but it's-
Sorry, we're going to get it started. We're going to get it
Man, take your time, do it right. That's what the song says. Shit. I'll go by the record. Shit. Okay.
Okay, man, let me get
We got
started, man.
Shit, we got time.
Or just keep your yang up.
Oh, shit.
I don't need my yang up. It don't do me no good no way. Shit. What was the yang up? And I'm
All right, here
there.
we go.
Want me to just answer some questions about, what should they improve here? Like the streets? Hell yeah, I'm
Hey,
for
you gonna
that.
tell them you ain't been here in 20 years?
No, but I'm for the streets. I'm for the streets because I'm potholes. I took out 3 insurance policies. I'm got them potholes
Already.
just on coming to this motherfucker.
Already. I only been here 2 days.
Shaq gonna be like, yeah, they need to close down Capitol Court. Nigga, Capitol Court been closed.
remember
Walmart
Zare?
was here though when he was here last.
You remember Zare?
Yeah, I remember Zare.
Zare
We used to shoplift out of Zare's.
Zaire.